Today we're at the Worcestershire Animal Rescue Shelter, also known as WARS. WARS are the nominated RAG charity for 2022-2023 and they were chosen by you. We're here to show you what this wonderful charity does and how the RAG donations will support them throughout the year.
So I'm Amy, I'm the Shelter Operations Manager here at Worcester Animal Rescue Shelter. We are an independent charity based in Malvern. We rescue, rehome and rehabilitate dogs, cats and ex-battery hens. We get no government support or funding, so all our fundraising is what we do to survive and how we get our animals up for homing. All our dogs have profiles with the reason why they came into our shelter, what type of home they are looking for, a few of their photos and important information on there. The same as our cats, it's exactly the same with our cats. There is a cat and a dog rehoming board. If you don't come into reception, all of those profiles are on our website under the section Adopt a Pet. If you just have a look at an animal on there, think that's the right match for you, fill out an application form and then we will be in touch with you to see if obviously you're a suitable match, and then we book you an appointment and hopefully that animal goes home with you in the future. We also have a shelter shop where we have bedding, food, toys, lots of supplies for our animals and for people in the community to come and do their shopping at a reduced price. All the money goes straight back into our shelter. We also at the moment are setting up a trap, neuter and return project for feral cats to be able to be neutered in the community. And we also do education talks and days for children and for local meetups like the Trailhound meets, Golden Retriever meets. We do lots of things within the community at the moment. We actually do a lot of coffee mornings here at the shelter. So we're setting up regular coffee mornings in our community room, which will give the community and people an opportunity to come up and see the work that we do, to be able to have some coffee and cake, chat to us. If you want to get involved, it's a really good opportunity to kind of have a chat to staff then and see where you'd be able to help us. We also have fetes throughout the year, so in May and September we hold our yearly fetes and dog show, which is really popular, so our community love to come along with that. It's a great family day out, and we actually have around about 20 active volunteers. That could be things such as dog walking, cat socialisation, our kennel and cattery morning cleans and feeding. We are actually trying to expand with our volunteers because we've got really good opportunities for some fundraising and events, which we're obviously, like I said, trying to expand into the community more, so we have got those roles available. So this is Rufus. He's approximately about 18 months old. He's a rough-coated lurcher. He came to us actually as a stray. He was found tied up at a traveller's site. Unfortunately, Rufus probably hasn't had the best start in life. He didn't know much when he came to us. We're teaching him the basics at the moment. You can see. Good boy. So as you can see, he's very happy, very willing to please. Rufus is looking for an adult-only home, somebody that doesn't have any other pets, so no dogs or cats. So this is Benny. Benny is a Sprolly that is a Border Collie cross Springer Spaniel. He's approximately around about 8 years old now. Sadly, Benny's been with us for quite some time. He came to us due to his owner's change of circumstances. Benny needed a more peaceful, quiet, adult-only home. He struggles with a lot of change and a lot of noise. Benny is a really intelligent dog, as you can see. He's really interactive, very true to his two breeds. He needs an active, adult-only home with no other pets. Benny doesn't necessarily need someone very experienced, just someone that's willing to learn and work through the adoption process with us in the home and give him that time and patience and understanding that he needs. And in return, you will have a really loving companion that loves to go out on long walks with you. Benny would really benefit from even doing a job in the home, such as flyball or agility. Good boy. So he can get his brain working as well. So if you'd like any more information on Benny, please check out his profile. We'd love to see him in a home before Christmas. This is Bagheera. So Bagheera is 5 years old. He is a domestic short hair. Bagheera came in because he wasn't getting along with the other male cat in the home. So he is actually looking for a pet free home, preferably with some adults that just want a nice companion cat, a nice affectionate cat. He will make a lovely companion in the home. He's such a sweet boy. Is Layla. Layla is a 9-year-old Burman. She came to us due to her owner's changes in circumstances. She is actually off home on Friday, which is wonderful. She's got a lovely home awaiting for her. Layla is just an example of many of the cats that we get into the shelter that just come in due to a basic reason that their owner's circumstances may change. And thankfully we've been able to find her a wonderful home very quickly. As you can see, she's super tactile. She originally was a show cat before she went to her original owner, so she's had quite an interesting life. This is Vera. Vera actually is a very nervous girl, so I'm just going to pop the food down and just give her her space. Vera actually came into us very heavily pregnant. She actually gave birth within 48 hours of coming into the shelter. Vera was holding her leg up quite a lot post kittens. She was sitting feeding them with her leg up, and we noticed some saliva stains on her elbow, so we started to think there was an indication of pain there. She got took to the vets and had x-rays which confirmed that she did need to have her leg amputated. So Vera's been through a lot. We have probably realised it's very apparent she's never lived in a home environment before. These are actually Vera's 6 kittens that we just filmed. She had them, 2 days after she came into our care. Once they'd weaned from their mom, they went into a lovely foster home, and they've come on leaps and bounds. They are so sociable and so interactive. They're actually all up for homing now, so we've just matched them to appropriate homes. Vera did amazing raising them all. I can't believe she had 6, and now look at the size of them. So this is Scout. Scout came to us at 5 weeks old. He was actually found on an industrial park, actually along with a colony of feral cats. Unfortunately, we are seeing a little bit of a rise in feral cases because of COVID. A lot of ferals weren't able to be neutered during that time, so there is a little bit of a backlog of kittens being born. Fortunately for Scout, he was the lucky one that got caught. Since coming to us, he's come on leaps and bounds. The first few days when he was with us, he would hiss and hide in his bed, but luckily, because he was 5 weeks old, we were able to work with him, and his socialisation period was at peak, so we could turn him into the little love monster that he is. He's super people orientated, and he actually loves other cats. He's always trying to play with the other cats through the bars. So Scout is just gone up for homing, so we're looking for a home for him at the moment. Hopefully a nice interactive busy home, because he would thrive in that. He's always looking for things to do. I just wanted to say thank you for all the students that are looking to fundraise for us for this year, and for those that are just willing to volunteer or come along and see what the work that we're doing, because at the moment, especially with cost of living and the crisis since COVID, all rescues at the moment are struggling. Adoptions are a little bit slower, donations have reduced, and obviously people are struggling within their personal life. So at the moment our resources and our stock has gone a little bit lower, so that extra fundraising that we get just all goes towards staying afloat this winter as well, so thank you.
If you want to get involved with RAG and fundraise for this amazing charity, then head over to the TeamWorc SU website or contact me.